We join you to this deal, and you mentioned in your speech that's a kind of horizontal agreement with Saudi Airlines. How is that the history?
It's history because Saudi is the first airline operator signing a large deal in the whole eVTOL industry. And for sure, we are very proud that Saudi has selected our product because we believe our product is a perfect match and fit with what Saudi needs to fulfill the Saudi Vision 2030, because it's the largest, the most economical, it's the safest aircraft, and we know the country wants to promote aviation and tourism, and we believe this is the perfect tool to do so.
Yeah, and when do you think, Mr. Kalaus, going to be first group delivered to the Saudi market?
So we will deliver the first aircraft by Q4, so last quarter of 2026. That's just a bit less than 2.5 years from now. We are starting to test the aircraft now. You can see, not here, but the first production aircraft over there will undergo very, very concise testing because it will be the safest aircraft in its category. And we know that Saudi is very proud and eager to also have the safest mode of transportation for the future.
Yeah, and how is this kind of jet, it will help the environment and change the industry of aviation?
So the jet itself, when it flies, does not pollute any CO2, and it's very, very silent. So Saudi wants to use it, for example, to fly from Jeddah to Mecca, and it's a very silent, very safe mode of transport, CO2-free, and it's exactly what you need for the future because Saudi wants to promote transport aviation tourism, and as Saudi is very much focused on sustainability, they want to do it with such a product that does not emit noise and carbon.
Yeah, about the other country in the GCC and in the area, do you have any new agreement or deal with other airlines?
So we are in discussion for sure. We have a lot of interest from many airlines, but we are super happy that with Saudi we could sign the first firm deal. I hope many more are to come and are to follow. And our aircraft will be visible all over the world, for sure, in the Middle East, in Europe, in the United States. But we are very proud to start off in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. If you allow me also my last question about how much you invest in this company to produce first delivery to?
Yeah, so we have invested until now about $1.5 billion. We will have to invest further. For the first couple of years, it was a pure technology development, and now the money goes 100% into the development and also in the industrialization, building up the production system for this aircraft, but also building the support system. Because when Saudi wants to start operating, we need to have a support system with training, spares in place, and we also want to have facilities in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to produce components and potentially the aircraft in the future.
Do you have any search for demand in future for this kind of jet?
Yeah, we believe that the worldwide demand by 2035 would be around 40,000 aircraft, okay. And we will believe, because of the uniqueness of our aircraft, that a large part of that for sure will go into the Lilium camp.
How about the price of the jet? It's reasonable for the airlines? Or?
It's very reasonable, otherwise Saudi wouldn't have bought it. And it's about the price of a small helicopter, while it can do much more because it's emission-free, it doesn't consume any fuel. It has by far the largest cabin. The cabin is much larger. It's also much more silent inside. So the comfort to fly is much, much higher than for a helicopter. But the pricing is about the same. And the operating costs are also very much lower than for a helicopter.
About the regulation and people, can buy it individual and use it in future?
Yes, but for sure there must be rulemaking, and we are very happy because we have very close collaboration with the GACA to prepare for the future all the rulemaking that will be needed for the operating rules, for airspace integration, and the work that we have done with Saudi. At the same time, we also have initiated the work with the GACA, because in the end, when Saudi or private individuals want to fly, there must be rulemaking and regulations available.